Hello. We have a game against Skaven with the old Wood Elves. Just making sure I'm all set here. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know why my screen's being weird. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's have a quick look at them. So, what have we got? Nothing too unusual here. It should have a good record. Yeah, haven't played many games, so they got a lot of SVP out of a lot of games, but that's kind of a rowdy thing to do. They get big scores. So yeah, it should be interesting. We have the higher team value by not much, so we won't be able to afford much, just probably get a babe here. Let's see if he had extra players either. Yeah, looks like he has one extra player maybe. Which could be all important, honestly. But we'll see. We shall see. Should be an interesting game though. I mean, it could go. You know, it really could go anyway. The piling on fellow is probably going to be decisive here. In terms of removing our team horribly. He's going on defense. So we do at least get to hit him a bit beforehand. There he is. Maybe we try and take out... Yeah, he's probably going to leave his Fowler on the front, so we'll probably try and take that guy out. Can't really afford to put any of the guys on the back on the front. Do we have anybody we can trust to hit? Not super much. Do you have a thrower? He doesn't have a thrower. Okay. So I think we're going to go with this. Here. Oh, I need to be a bit further forwards to get our hits in. And you can be a little further back. Yeah, I think overall I'm liking this. Yeah, why not? Gets an extra reroll. Okay. Not the best start. We'll bring you in here. Because I'd rather hit with the wrestle first. Just in case, you know. Okay, that's much better. I'm not sure why I followed that, actually. That's disappointing. Just in case things go wrong. Very mixed first turn. Hey, how's it going, Team Rick? Doing a bit of Elf on Skaven here. It's going... okay-ish. Yeah, we'll just sit back here. I'm interested to see how aggressive he is. We KO'd one, which is nice, but we only knocked 2 down, which is not so nice. And he's got a very solid team for this stage in its development. I mean, it's near sort of perfect, honestly. You'd want tackle on this guy, but he does have a tackle if he needs it. But he's got a guard. You probably want block on this guy, just for protection. He's got a ball getter, so yeah, very, very solid team. Oh boy, I'm suddenly really tired. You are back on thrower duty, I think. I think I brought you back in as a thrower. Yeah. Oh, he's piling on the KO. Well, I mean, that was an interesting decision. Sometimes you do that. Like if they got two babes or something, maybe you do that. But it's unusual to do it in this kind of circumstance. I presume he's going to bring in a bit more protection for this guy. Otherwise, I'm really tempted to try and chain him off it and foul him, honestly. It's one of those weird matchups you don't actually often play. So it's hard to know what to do in it. Let's see, how do we feel about this? Can we chain him free? Start building the zones, nice. I think we just have to hit this guy. Let's bring this guy to here. So we're going to do it by doing it this way so that we can retreat again afterwards. If we come around this way, it's hard to protect the War Dancer. That's the theory. Nothing, because it's Skaven. Okay. Easy build, not so easy to base. I see. Are they fiddly? Like, I asked because I got, some of the more recent kits, and when I say recent, not recent at all, but the Games Workshop had started making some of their kits, very fine on the joints and stuff, so like I got some Witch Elves, some of the plastic Witch Elves, and those guys were very, very, very fiddly to, put together. They went together really nicely, but, they very breakable at key places. It felt like they were kind of making nicer quality miniatures, but in terms of detail and whatnot, but, a bit prone to damage. But, I mean, in fairness, that's probably longer ago than I'm thinking it is. I don't mind the stuns. But it's been a long time since I bought any miniatures. I managed to get myself out of the habit. Because in Warhammer, it's a dangerous habit. There's no way he's fouling this guy, right? Okay, interesting. Are you planning on playing today at all? Okay, keep a very tight formation. Not stream, but might play, gotcha. This is interesting. Like, I don't think I'd ever do this. I kind of get the point, right? You know, numbers are numbers, but... I didn't even... Okay, he broke armor, but... It just doesn't feel like a worthwhile trade, necessarily, for a guy that's very important to you. He's kind of exposed this guy as well, so... I think we go attempt to hit him. Trying to see if I can get in another assist. I can't, so there's no point in doing that. So, you know what? We'll just run up the sideline. That works for me. If he's going to give me this side of the field, I'll take it. What's his username? Umblum. UMBLUM. You can get to here. I guess we'll get you here. Hang on. Does that block my path? It does. Does it? Could get back to here. Yeah, that's probably okay enough. Yeah, I don't mind basing this guy. %, win rate, okay. Yeah, he's really exposing his gut runners in a surprising way. Oh, I can get back further. And I've accidentally made a cage. I thought I could only get to here. I don't know how I measured that so poorly. But yeah, this way, I mean, he'll probably hit this guy. He'll probably jump up blitz this. But, you know, that's sort of okay. But he's got a team that's set up to be aggressive on the ball, and he's just ignoring it, which is really interesting. And fouling, loners, it's hard to know how to take it, really. Win rate, I think, is with this team was like 5-1-0 or something like that, so... I mean, he's had a great start with them, and they're very nicely built. So everything about the team made me think he knows what he's doing. But different people have different tactics with Skaven, right? Like, I've noticed watching Chalice a lot recently that some people like to... They just don't even worry about the ball so much because they just figure they'll score anyway. So I don't think he's going to pilot on this time. Yeah, and he piled on, like on the first turn, he piled on a KO into a stun, which was interesting. But yeah, it is an interesting, different way of playing. Some people just go for the kill route, but you thought you'd want to put some protection in. It's what I find really strange is that he's huddled his team together but left key players out wide, like loose, like left his good gutter runners. Like I got a hit on the guard one, I got a hit on the ball getter guy. It's really interesting. Maybe he just feels really confident about one turning and just figures he'll win it 2-1. Well, there we go. That's good for us. Do we take a hit on this guy? No, I think we just play it safer. I feel like we're doing well if we get out of this half somewhat unscathed. There's no need to go that far. Nice. It's one team that can outbash, outmaneuver, and outscore you. He should be forcing early scores so he can dominate the game. Yeah, I mean, I would think so, but I have seen it played different ways. I have seen the just protect as much of your team as you can. And yeah, it's interesting though. This doesn't feel like a winning strategy. I mean, we'll see. It doesn't feel like a strategy that's set up to win. It feels like a strategy that's set up to tie, maybe? But that's, I mean, that's more risky against something like Wood Elves, right? 'Cause especially when you don't have like a thrower to, you know, with some nice skills to stop the strip ball. But maybe here is where maybe he's going to push in on us now. We'll see, he might just run back and foul our guy again. I'd be a little surprised under the circumstances, but people do all sorts of surprising things, and let's face it, I'm not a fouling guru, so... But yeah, I mean, this is always a weird matchup, just in general. So he stuck everybody to this loner. Could take a hit on this gutter if we wanted. Which I guess we do, right? Let's pop him here. Pop him here just in case the splits goes horribly wrong. Okay, it doesn't. But it doesn't go horribly right either, so we'll just jog him back here. Jog this guy to here. Probably injure ourselves here. Yep, classic. Barely get removed or half. Do it to yourself. That's how it rolls. So we'll see if he comes in more aggressive now. I'm kind of waiting for it. I mean, it's getting harder and harder not to expose our good players, right? I mean, I will say that much. Pile on. It's got to get one. No, never stun. So pile on, getting the breaks, but not getting the results he wants. I mean, I think the thing is, if you start exposing people, you may as well expose more people, right? Like, if you're going to expose, like, this good gutter runner, you may as well spread out a little bit and put some more pressure on. That would be my take on it. I mean, he's sort of putting the squeeze on very gently. But he's giving us another hit on this gutter runner. Fresh Necro. Fresh Necro again. Didn't you just play? Is this a Fresh Necro after the Fresh Necro? Or is this the one that you were playing the other day? New Necro again? What happened to those other ones? Nice, nice. They died. I see. That's unfortunate. Okay, this is going to be an Apo. Oh, it's a bad Apo. Oh, and it's dead. I guess it was like minus agility or something. Well, that is handy, eh? Yeah, I mean, honestly, he really has. I kind of wish I wasn't so squished in there, but such is life, eh? We'll see how this does for us. I guess we've only got 2 turns to go, actually. But yeah, just very, very odd tactics. Like, I get that you want to... No, I don't get it. I mean, I get aspects of it. This is not ideal, but it's kind of hard at... Oh, he got the pair. This is where we get the injury. Guaranteed. Doesn't have... I'm appoing it. I want to win with this team. It's win or die with these guys, or win and die. This game is not sorted by any means against Skaven, so we appo it and suffer the consequences probably. Yeah, that's slightly unlucky. We just removed his tackle and he manages to come in and pow us anyway. But it's, you know, sixes happen. Alright, so what have we got here? We do have this. It's not good enough, unfortunately. Okay, so what does that leave us with? I guess we could blitz with this guy that I don't want to blitz with, but it does kind of make sense. I'd rather do that than use the ball carrier. And this is why I didn't really want to blitz with either of them, but I think that might actually work. Maybe we put this guy here. Or here, and then we've got a guard on each side. Oh, that's further than I thought it was going to be. Don't like this setup at all, actually. It's that he still doesn't have a great way in though, I think. Might try and do it with this guy, but it's awkward. I want to go in one more and then hit him with the loner, but it doesn't feel sensible. So how many guys are we down? 2 KOs and our war dancer, okay. So, you're playing Fresh Necro, 340 to spend versus Dwarfs. Oh, that's... Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Because I'm assuming that means a lot of guard and some mighty blow. Okay, so he's looking to try something here. We do have a tackle here as well, which is really nice. Okay, so he gets that one. Is he going to come around the back, I guess, maybe? Oh, he's just hitting the war dancer. He's going to reroll that. Perfect. Yeah, it's one guard, one mighty blow, but 13 players. Oh, interesting. that's not quite as scary then. Although, you know, their block to your lack of block could hurt in terms of rerolls as the half goes on, of course. I feel like that's usually the problem you end up with Necro. It's not that you don't get good block opportunities, it's that eels are much less reliable. I think he's wondering about jamming stuff in here. 3 dice is running with Wilhelm, Wrestler's helpful. Yeah, that's very true. Okay, so do we take a hit on this guy with Mighty Blow? I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, there's a couple of hits that feel sensible. I may change my mind on that if they go wrong. Okay, that one went well. Okay, no dice there though. And then I think hitting his agility one feels pretty sensible as well, seeing as we have a block guy. Or wrestle guy, I should say. Okay, we didn't get anything from it, but I still think, under the circumstances, it's worth going for. Alright. You get your first SPP there. Both his KOs come back, near Vaz come back, yep. It's funny how you can predict some stuff like that. So, 1 turn a time. I guess we have to set up on the side. Now, this is going to be hard to block, actually. I think this might be my best bet. Maybe. Actually, these guys should be forwards, I think. Make it awkward to drive through here. I think maybe I put my guards on the front as well. Alright, we'll see how that goes. So he can't put somebody on it and then... He's only got to get, what, 2 spaces? 9, 10, 11... Yeah, 2 spaces. Goes 13 to the end zone. So we'll see how he goes about it. If he's going to bat, he might just hit us here, in which case we regret putting our guards forward, but... You know, stopping the 1 turner could be key here. He's put his agility at the back, so... I feel like I'd want my agility up front. Maybe he'll bring him back. This would be my guy I'm picking up the ball with and throwing it. Oh, sorry. So tired. I mean, I think it's just the mid-afternoon sleepiness. That's why I usually start a little bit later once this is worn off. So yeah, this guy could be very important. I mean, we appoed him partially... Well, we appoed him because we needed him. Strip ball and tackle against gutter runners is gold, right? Gets an extra reroll. I actually don't mind that. I don't mind people getting extra rerolls when they've got 3 rerolls already. Steep kick, but he is agility 5, so, you know, that'll pay off for him. Gets his first... Oh. What? What was he hoping for there? Maybe he needed this guy knocked down to do his plan? That's probably what it was. I'm assuming because I'm a bit confused by that. I didn't really look to see what he was trying to do. I know sometimes people knock one guy down so they can come in from the side. Now it seems like he's abandoned it, he's just going to kill us. Digging the stuns. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So we got through the first half, sort of semi-intact. It'd be nice if our KOs came back, but we shouldn't anticipate that. We are Wood Elves. Wood Elves are very sleepy. Oh, they really didn't. I was kind of hoping one of them might come back. That's 4 KO rolls, no guys back. What are we paying these guys for? So we're very exposed, and we've not got much team left. How much does he have? He's got 3 guys out, but he had 12, so he's got 10, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Hang on. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 9? Yes. Yeah, of course. So he's got 9, we've got 3, 6, 7. Oh, we got 9. Okay, fair enough. So we're even. That's fine. We won't be even for long though, because he does get another round of blocks on the front line. This time he's going to hit us hard, I'd imagine. Unless he's going to go for the quick 2-turn and put the pressure back on. No, it looks like he's going to hit us. It'll be interesting then to see if he tries to stall this out, or, you know, like, and gradually injure us and see if he can get up that way, or if he goes for it. I don't know. So he's putting his agility forward this time. Honestly, funnily enough... What? Okay, this is pretty wild. This really makes me want to put it down here, but very interesting tactic there. I don't know if I've seen that before. I suppose maybe the theory is it's easy to go back and get it, but, you know, a blitz and you're done. Against Wood Elves. Okay, gets the KO on Algrax. That's what Algrax is for. Sorry, Algrax. He's gonna deck it, but even if you're gonna deck her, sure you leave one guy back. Just to get just to make sure you're okay at the back. I don't know that this guy's really doing anything where he is. He didn't need it to protect... Yeah, I just don't think he needed the extra guy down. I half wonder if he forgot. I don't know if he is going to Daka, because if he Dakas, he leaves this guy behind. And... Okay, he's got 4 rerolls. Does he always have 4 rerolls? I don't remember. But yeah, he leaves this guy behind, and we'd probably just circle around him and jump on him. So yeah, and this guy's over here, so no Daka. Just really weird tactics. Okay, he has got us down 2 players though, so... You know, that's kind of a win. He's got nobody to foul now. I feel like that's what he's just assessing, like, oh, oh, actually he's probably deciding who's going to blitz. Could base him with the catcher. It's not really worth doing. So I think we send a War Dancer through. Yeah, you got a good turn there, honestly. So yeah, we'll just send this guy through. Just to kind of say, hey... hang on, what's the... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we probably do want to be about here. I mean, he may just use this as an opportunity to run. Let's go here. We could still technically make it to the corner, even though it'd be tricky. Don't need to make that quite so difficult, honestly. We do not have a lot of players to defend this. Disappointing. And we'll leave this one back. Okay, we'll go with that. That kind of ties this guy down. It gives a very, very surface level protection against them coming through. I imagine what he's going to do is just like hit this guy, bring his whole team around, bring the ball down, hand it off to this guy, and end up down here somewhere. But honestly, who knows? Looks like actually he's going to try and take this guy down, maybe. I should probably stop guessing, because he's sort of surprising me at every turn. He's caging me up. And then I presume he's going to hit me with this guy. And then probably jump on me. Wow. Okay, so that changes what he's going to do now. One would imagine, because he has to protect the ball here, right? Otherwise, not only are we in range to hit him, but we are also in range to then grab the ball and score. Talking to iPlayer yesterday on his stream is saying how dice variance affects win rates. We mentioned how people have better and worse win rates and their skills allow. This guy's win rate is better than his. I mean... I don't want to cast aspersions based on the one game, but it's certainly interesting. I've been surprised by many of the tactics. I mean, I think we're going to try it. Because if we get it, I mean, we're solid, right? But we're not going to overcommit here because there's no real point. Is there any point to... There's no real point moving this guy up even. Okay, that kind of works. Well, That was some classic wood elfing there. But yeah, I mean, I think that is a thing to some degree. Whoa, they all have we had? Okay, so despite how well this game is going, we've had 0 out of 8 KO rolls come back, which is super impressive in its own weird way. I don't think I'm wrong there. I think that's... yeah, I think that's a solid 8 out of 8 fails. Somehow we're still in the game. It's like we've got anti-babes. But yeah, it's going well. Interesting, like I see what he was trying to do, but you can't just assume you're going to knock a War Dancer over even with 6 dice. Oh, I love the Lost Turn. I mean, a Blitz would be even better, but I mean, the Lost Turn is great. I'd like to think on the whole that win rates gradually balance out to where it should be, because, you know, over that many... oh, yeah, this is the thing I should have set up further back. His pylon has been a bit unlucky, but yeah, I mean, I think overall dice are gonna even out over time. But it is hard not to feel like some people are a little lucky. I think sometimes, like, you get reputations, right? And you get sort of... like, we've got a friend that we play D&D with, and I've played Warhammer with him for years, and he's kind of, you know, he's sort of built a reputation for just rolling the worst dice ever. And I think part of that is when you see a bad dice, because of the reputation, because it's already in your mind, you instantly latch onto it and you say, classic James. Well, if his name is James. That's the thing, but that's what I mean. But you forget all the good rolls because you're only looking out for the bad rolls. It's one of those weird sort of phenomenons. Is he gonna just leave this open? Where's he gonna go? But yeah, I think that is a little part of it. I guess over a course of time, you can be luckier or unluckier, for sure. But over that many dice, it is slightly less likely. Oh boy, that's a... is this guy gonna come over the top? Okay. Okay, so this is definitely hittable. But yeah, sometimes you kind of sort of get in sort of self-fulfilling prophecies and stuff like that, right? Where you just know that you're going to fail something, and then when you do, you're like, I knew it, I always fail those. Perfect. Okay, that's where I want you. Hang on, could he come through? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would that be better? It might be, honestly. I think you have to stand up. Anyway, that's sort of a little bit of my take on it. I don't think I stand you up yet. Actually, I do. We'll drop you back as insurance. Because we got this guy if we manage to get this free. Yeah, this is This is better. It's a 2+ with a reroll into a 2+ rather than a 3+ with a reroll. Whether it works or not, this is the better situation. Ooh, that's nice. I don't think I can follow this, though, due to getting surfed. Ooh, that nearly went into a really good place for us. Well, if you're gonna double one, I suppose that's an okay-ish place to do it. But yeah, it is an interesting kind of thing. Now, with win rates... Yeah. Yeah, I guess there probably is some... also, you know what I think maybe is even more the variance on win rates is who you actually end up facing, because there's obviously algorithm in here to, or there used to be algorithms to try and put you playing people that were somewhat close to your level. I don't know if that still exists. But even if it does, that, that's only dependent on who's playing. So I think there's a huge variance in who you play, and that can be absolutely huge. You can face like 3 or 4 amazing players in a row, and get like 4 draws out of it, which is great results. But it doesn't feel like it, right? And it's also depends on the teams you play. There's so many things that kind of like link into how your results play out beyond just your play and the general luck. He's definitely gone for the kill us over anything else strategy, which is fine, but it hasn't worked, right, thus far. And at this point in the game, probably isn't going to, in the sense that even if he kills us, it's not as helpful as it once was. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to think about. I also think it's like dangerous to get too sort of convinced of what your general overall luck is, thinking of yourself as lucky or unlucky, because I think it can sort of affect your outlook on how games are going and stuff like that. Nice, nice. So games could be going better than you feel like they are, but you've kind of got it in your mind that they're not, that kind of thing. That can very easily happen, I feel like. I think I want you here. So that I can do... Let's bring this guy around to here. Very nice. Oh, he's on value 6. That's nice. I mean, we've been doing some permanents here. That's 3 deaths. I do not know what to do with this. We kind of want this guy to get leader, so if he would score, that'd be beautiful. But yeah, that would certainly be one encouragement I'd say to people. World War 3 will pitch players of similar skill together. Hopefully, hopefully. Because, like, a game against somebody that is not, on a different level to you, is often not that fun from either perspective. Like, it's, you know, I'll admit that sometimes it's nice to play somebody at a lower skill level just because it's less stressful, and, you know, it makes you feel like it reminds you that you're a decent player, right? But it, you know, it kind of gets, it's like playing AI. After a while, it doesn't hold quite the same level of excitement. Oh, it didn't work out as well as I'd hoped, but it didn't go badly either, so overall, we'll take it. He's gonna kill whoever I put over here. Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, because that's not necessarily actually that fun for anybody. We should hand this off first. Oh dear, I guess we'll reroll that. Nice. I mean, this guy's probably going to come hit us, but it kind of makes sense to get in scoring range, because it makes it hard for him to get it back down the field and score again and make this game scary, so... But yeah, I would definitely... You know, I would... Okay, he's running away. Nice. I honestly would encourage anybody to go into games not feeling like you're sort of... unlucky or lucky. Just go into the game feeling like there's every dice has the same chance of rolling this or that, which ultimately it does, right? We too shall run away. I think that's the key thing to remember, is that regardless of how it feels, every dice could roll anything unless it's weighted. And that, in which case, that's not luck. Just mentioned most players sit around 44 to 47. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's close to random though, right? It's not random because it's an algorithm, but it's also, it's not weighted against people. It's just, you know... And in that sense it is random, because it's not sort of... It's arguably not random in that it spits out a certain set of numbers, but it doesn't sort of decide who those numbers go to, and in that sense it is random, because it's not choosing where they go. Now, if it was a person behind the screen doling out the numbers as the games went, then I would certainly agree. But yeah, it's, you know, it's not biased in the other sense. So hey, look at Algrax has finally got his reward for taking all the hits. But yeah, as random as Blood Bowl 2 is or isn't, I still think it's it is what it is. It's an interesting topic because, I mean, I suppose as much as I want to say all of that, maybe there are people that are lucky and unlucky for whatever reason, and there's sort of a reason for that. I honestly don't know. But just from a purely sort of sort of sciencey sort of viewpoint, I suppose, there's sort of nothing to suggest why that should or shouldn't be, right? So, but it's an interesting topic because, you know, obviously science doesn't explain everything, so yet. But I mean, you can certainly have unlucky streaks, you know, if you get a set of dice going badly, or you can have a period where... And I think the thing more on Blood Bowl is that you have an unlucky streak in terms of who you face, both team and coach. You know, if you're an Amazon coach and you have 5 games in a row against dwarfs, that's just an unlucky streak. There's no two ways about it. So he didn't roll anything crazy, so it's time for our leader. I said we get it, and we got it. So prepare for that guy to die a lot. What we need to remember with that is that if he constantly gets knocked out before we use that reroll, we only had 2 rerolls before, so we're not really losing anything. And then Algrax, I feel like we should give him Wrestle because he's on the ground a lot. But we only have 2 people with actual blocks, so... let's give him Block, so he can give it back as good as he gets. I think there's a danger sometimes to going too wrestly, in that sometimes you need to be able to hit something with a blunt instrument, and Wrestle doesn't do that as well. We've also got 130k, so I'm not going to get... so this is kind of cool. I could get another catcher. Obviously, we should totally be firing Algrax and Long-Eared Al, but until there's a good reason to, I think we just keep them around. I mean, they're kind of doing their jobs. Sure, there's times where I forget that they're where they're at, and it's disastrous, but... so yeah, let's buy another catcher in. You know what? I'll do that off video, because I need to think of a name. I think I've run through all my new subscribers. Yeah. So I probably won't play with these guys. Am I going to play again tomorrow? I don't know. It fumbles a lot. If you want to get on the team, somebody, throw me a I made this team, not their actual names, but this is people, mostly people who have subscribed early on, which is really cool on Twitch. So which is really nice. But yeah, I think we'll leave that for now and come back to them. So what were we? Sorry, I'm going all over the place here, thinking of too many things at the same time. 912 versus our Orcs, who are 1002. So Orcs still hedging it. Ever since that loss a couple games ago, the Orcs have pulled back in front. I think we'll play a game with them next. What time is it? 3:30. Yeah, let's play another Orc game. I'm going to go grab some water and then we'll do that. Sorry, this video is going on for YouTube here. So YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.